We're alive.
Boo!
Hey.
Welcome to our Hockey After Hour 2014 NFL Draft Edition.
Oh,
I'm Andrew. On the Reddits, I go by APAD, and on Twitter, I go by @AndrewPaddock.
how do I spell paddock?
That's spelled Padyk. And
I am Ron in the box. Ronald, Ron, whatever you want to call me. Today we have two guests because half of our team is absent for exam/exhaustion reasons. Brittany, better known as Pit Pen Pat, is a healthy scratch tonight, as well as Ben, Sardines Pack. I believe will be back for Monday. But for tonight, we bring back Josh from last week. He is J Eddington23 on the Twitter. And we also have Aisha, who you can also find on Mondays at I think 9:30 on the Fucking Awesome podcast. You guys want to say hi?
How's
Hi.
it going?
Word.
What's up?
Anyway, we've got a pretty fun podcast ahead of us. We've had a very fun Boston-Montreal game.
Free
finished
Sosa.
tonight. And we also have the Kings game going on, and then there's also some news coming out of Toronto, which caused me to weep uncontrollably for several hours. Yeah, so just a regular day in the world of hockey. What do you guys want to start with?
let's start with the Montreal-Boston game.
Yeah.
We have Aisha, our resident, well, not resident, but our most Boston fan here. So, what do you feel about that?
Ha ha ha. We're a lot better than compared to Game 3. We're a lot more, actually present at the game instead of being. I don't know. Our secret of winning this game was frozen yogurt. The goal scorer ate frozen yogurt, and then he scored a goal, and then we won. Thank you, Sagan. I don't like that.
I've never heard that one before.
You know what that ties back to? It ties back to thank you, Kessel. I'm just saying. So Kessel.
Yeah, thank you, Kessel.
Yeah, I will say I think that was a very good game on both of the goalies' parts. I think both of the goalies played really damn well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the past two games or so, I haven't been exceedingly impressed by Tuukka Rask, but tonight I think he was Tuukka Rask. Because those other games, I don't think he was quite as strong, but then tonight he really did shut the door. And I don't want to take anything away from Carey Price because he was also real good tonight. Just, that was one freaky-ass goal. Like, that is like a hella unfortunate bounce, and then it just went in because of Fraser and his nice-ass backhand. Like, geez.
But yeah, I don't know. Tuukka's weakness is pretty much Montreal. His worst numbers come from Montreal because the voodoo that Habs do on Tuukka. It's the only explanation, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense to me because every other time I watch Tuukka Rask play a game, be it against the Leafs or against any other team, really, he is a goddamn brick wall. But then he hasn't been as great in the series, which I think is probably stressing out every Boston fan out there. Also, if you're not watching the Kings-Ducks game, one, what's wrong with you? Two, the Ducks just scored a beautiful goal. And they are now leading 2-1. I think Timo Solani had something to do with that. I think he scored it. Yeah, he scored it.
Josh, you're not going to get your broom buddies anymore. No broom buddies this round.
I would much rather. What if I get more reverse broom buddies?
How could you get a reverse broom buddy? Because that would mean someone has to win 3 in a row and then lose 4.
what if the Kings come back and then the Ducks take the rest?
True.
That would be very poetic justice.
That would. I could see that happening. We just need another Broom Buddies for this round.
Yeah. You know.
But yeah, can we talk about how overrated fire on ice is? Because Montreal is not really unique for that anymore.
God, no, they've done it every single
I have
game.
no idea what that is. I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Or the opening when they light the ice on fire.
Air quotes.
Doesn't?
Yeah, they're like
That
trying to
sounds
make it
kinda
like
silly.
the Olympics. It's like, no, you're just opening a playoff game. This is not the Olympics. Calm yourself.
Yeah.
Even Vancouver didn't go this far. Calm down. I know you guys
Although I
like
feel like
putting
if
your city
anything,
on
I
fire.
feel like if anything, Montreal's probably going to be worse than Vancouver if and when, not if and when, but when they eventually get knocked out.
Oh,
I will be the
I'm
happiest
fighting
person
worse,
on
by
the
the
line.
way.
I so look forward to that moment. Because it will be glorious.
Yeah. So I think
Drunk
I
intern
think as long as
Josh?
Wait, what?
Who's drunk intern Josh?
wait,
Am I drunk?
what? Oh,
No, on the
yeah,
official
people
Twitter.
love his Twitter.
Oh, that's not me.
Yeah, that's not Josh. That's awkward. Damn it,
It's-
Ron.
God.
God damn it, Ron.
Josh, two questions:
blanked
are you
it.
drunk, and are you an intern? And if you are neither of those, can we get you to be drunk and or an intern?
Well, talk to me in a month about being drunk when I'm legal, and I'm actually applying
Your first
to become an
mistake is
intern.
saying that you have saying that you have to be legal. Jokes, I don't
Okay.
condone underage drinking. Underage
What
drinking is
is
bad. You should
underage
drink when it's
drinking?
legal to do so.
Yeah.
What is
And you should
underage
also drink when it's responsible and a responsible amount, you know.
I have never had a drop of alcohol in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Man, being 21 is great because I can drink so much. Jokes, I don't drink that much anyway. I'm pretty
Asian.
not. I was just
Asian
gonna say
drunk.
lightweight, but okay. Let's just bring race into this.
Do you turn pink?
You get that
I don't
Asian
turn pink, I turn
glow.
red. I
Oh
turn
my God.
full on red. Like, it is embarrassing.
Like
Wow.
you're sunburnt? You're like a red smurf?
Oh
Pretty
God.
much, especially with my hat, with my beanie.
Oh man, I really want to see that now.
God, we need him
Like,
drunk.
Good.
Toronto meetup. We'll get Ron drunk.
And then we do coke.
We also find Randy Carlisle's house in Agate, please. Like,
Sup,
I
Ron?
just want to egg his house. I guess this is an adequate segue into maybe another discussion topic from not from tonight, but I guess from earlier today. Frickin' Randy Carlisle. One is not fired. Two has been given a 2-year extension, and three, his assistant coaches have been fired, and thusly his assistant coaches have taken the fall for last year's disaster. I'd like to first preface this discussion with 30 minutes of me crying. Are you guys cool with that?
Yeah.
By all means, go ahead. I can follow that up with 30 minutes of at least Aisha and I laughing.
Because the Toronto Leafs are pretty much the Comic Sans of the sports world.
Wow, my camera was on for a second, wasn't it? Anyway, I don't think there's much I can say that hasn't already been said.
Haha.
Hopefully I'm hoping they actually get some decent assistant coaches because they do work on the power play and the penalty kill, and while the power play was sometimes effective, just just had a severe drop off this year.
Yeah.
And I've heard of similar situations where I think it was Dan Bilesma who had a assistant coach in Jacques Martin who basically would have been good enough to take the reins at any time, but basically was there to more or less keep him in check and make sure he wasn't screwing up. I also totally just read that in the internet off like a comment, so if I'm wrong, shoot me. But basically, if they don't fire some good assistant coaches, the Leafs are actually royally screwed, more so than they already are.
Question.
I think I can summarize my reaction from with one clip from the Adult Swim cartoon Rick and Morty. At the end of one of the episodes, there's like a little musical montage where the titular Morty is just extremely shell shocked. I will link you guys on the YouTube, on Twitter momentarily, but basically, I legitimately spent half of the day feeling really, really bummed out about it. Whereas everyone else that has little to no interest in the Leafs just had a good hearty laugh.
Well, it wasn't a laugh to make fun of you. It was more of a.
No, mine was to make fun of the Leafs because they're pretty much my go-to joke. Sorry.
I mean, they're everybody's go-to joke. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Yeah, but now
Yeah.
think of it this way. For next year, we know they're not going to be in the playoffs. There's only 6 teams who are up there after the playoff spot. Actually 5, because Buffalo doesn't count.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Ron. I still love you.
I'm weeping right now. I'm just weeping.
You have the Kings, though.
Tears of sadness.
Oh, God.
Go and support the Bruins. We open our arms.
Become an Islanders fan. Oh wait, no, don't.
Join the Bruins.
Or you
Join
could
us.
join the Hawks.
Join us.
Dynasty.
Join
I'm kind
us.
of like begrudgingly like already liking the Bruins just for the sake of screwing over the Habs right now, so that should be enough.
Join us.
'Cause
Join us. Look at
Become
Louis.
an Islanders fan.
Louis
Because
looks
that's
like
not just
Orlando
as painful.
Bloom.
I mean,
Louis
at
looks
least you
like
guys
Louis.
have Tavares.
Yeah.
I mean, which
And
that was heartbreaking this year.
plus
Yeah.
Riley Smith. Eyebrows.
Like the week before the Olympics, it was exciting, like him and Vanek pairing up, and then after the Olympics, it was like, oh, I'm just gonna roll over and cry a little bit.
I mean, I had the exact same thing as a Tampa fan. I mean, we had Stamkos getting ready to come back, St. Louis was going to the playoffs, and then St. Louis stabs us in the backs after the Olympics. And it's just like,
Yeah.
yay. But hey, we're doing better. We've got a bunch of promising people lined up. So, whatever. We're doing fine without him.
It's like your handle, like it's an X.
I'm starting to become less salty about it, though. So,
Join the Salt.
It's okay. He'll be out of the playoffs in a little bit.
Tomorrow probably.
Most definitely. I don't see the Rangers. I see them put up a fight, but I don't see them winning this series.
Yeah, that.
I'm not gonna lie, I really haven't been watching the Pittsburgh Rangers series.
I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't
boring.
really paid attention.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Rangers just. No.
I just can't watch the series because I'm like, okay, I don't know who I would want to root for. It's like,
I'm not even watching it because I just want them to kill each other.
I'm pretty sure that's how they feel about the Montreal-Boston series, to be fair.
Well, we are kind of killing each other.
The thing is, though, at least Montreal-Boston's exciting hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, despite not having any interest in either of those teams, it is good, fun hockey to watch. It is exciting. It is hard hitting. Chances are everywhere.
It's
When you
not
switch over to
fun
the
for
Pittsburgh
the
Rangers
actual
game, it's Fleury getting a shutout on an extremely dull Rangers team. I'm so sorry to all the Rangers fans out there, but it's just there's no context right now. It's just Rangers doing nothing and Pittsburgh doing their thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that it's fine that all the neutrals are having fun with this series, but the actual fans are actually legitimately dying.
Well,
Great, you
yeah,
guys are having
like
fun. I'm dying in the
that's
corner
the
right
whole
there.
point of playoffs. If your team's in it, then you are in for a hell of a ride. But if you're not in the playoffs, if your team's not in the playoffs, then you can watch some high octane hockey without any risk of a heart attack. So I'm gonna enjoy that while I can, because I know I died last year. You were actually talking to a ghost, because I physically died,
Oh, King
both
7,
mentally and emotionally, and in every way of the word. I am dead from last year.
Rip
oh
in
god.
Game
peace.
7.
Okay, so like during game 7, like before the last 10 minutes of the game, I legit died. I was like, we're gonna lose, we're gonna end up losing, we're gonna be dead, we're gonna be gone. This is embarrassing, we're losing to the Leafs. And then happiness came in the form of Bergeron and Hornet and Lucic.
And you
I
just have
died.
to remind him about that, don't you?
Yeah,
You're evil, Aisha.
I'm very evil with Leafs fans. I can't help it. You guys are like my third most hated team.
Wow. So let me guess. It goes Habs, Pens, Leafs.
Yeah, no regrets.
Hashtag
Sorry,
sorry, not sorry.
always. But yeah,
We
Johnny.
got one question. Oh, did you want to say something first? Or okay, no, okay, because we got a question. It's totally not serious. This is from Shana. I don't. Shana. I'm just gonna say Shana. I don't actually know how to say it. It might be Shauna. Who knows? But
Wait,
anyway, at Jaggerbomb asks, "Do you like frozen yogurt?"
I
Not
would.
really.
Yes.
It depends on the frozen yogurt, but I generally do enjoy it.
It won us a game, so I love it. Plus, I'm lactose intolerant and I can't have ice cream. So, yes.
I thought yogurt was dairy as well.
But it doesn't bother me as much. I could, like, eat a good amount without being sick.
Aw.
So, like, ice cream, like, yeah. TMI time.
Well, thanks for sharing. I'm gonna
At least,
go out now.
Wait, Ron. Ron, you never said what your opinion of frozen
yeah.
yogurt is.
Okay. So a couple
Do
years
they
back,
have it in
there's
Canada?
a place called Menchie's. They did frozen yogurt, self-serving place. You can throw in literally everything, and they charge you based on how much it weighs. And I remember, oh man, this is great. And then one opened right outside my house, and then I was like, oh man, this is great. I'm gonna go there all the time. And then I just stopped going for some reason. And I think on paper, I still like it. The idea is novel. It's kind of funny, and I can be really cheap about it if I wanted to. I remember the first time I actually didn't know they paid by you had to pay by how much you put in. So I
Oh,
definitely ended up
yeah.
with like a $15 one just because I put so much shit in. But I just haven't gone in forever, so it's like it's all right, but it's also like I have no real desire to actually go and get it. Like I'd rather just go home and have like little cups of yogurt instead.
Hmm.
But you can't have cheesecake frozen yogurt with fresh strawberries and then boba, which tastes like strawberries, and marshmallows, and all yumminess with chocolate drizzle.
That sounds like diabetes.
It is diabetes, and I love it. Also, you have to have like the cheesecake bits too, because their place near me has like cheesecake bites and also brownie bites. Oh my god, so good. I really want it now, but it's closed. The struggle.
It's so real.
I'm so hungry.
Get a burrito? Are there burrito places that deliver?
There's not. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go outside. My bed is comfy.
And
Long live my bed.
uh, yeah. 300%
Yeah.
done.
Also, it helps. It wouldn't help that you are in the middle of doing a podcast right now, so to check to go and get food,
Yeah, that
that would be
would.
kind of cumbersome. I mean,
Sure.
you might be able to pull it off using data, but then I would assume that would be very strenuous on your data bill, and data is very expensive, and I
Wi-Fi,
don't
yeah.
know if you would want to spend that much money. Yeah, exactly, especially when you have Wi-Fi. Also, who knows how reliable a data connection would be going all the way outside to go and get food and stuff.
Mm.
Wow,
But
I
I
definitely
could,
just Englished that poorly there.
like live broadcast myself ordering a burrito, like on air.
That would be impressive. Has that been done before?
We can make it happen. History.
History will be made tonight.
Yes.
You
Or I
should
can
do
make
it.
this grilled cheese. I'm try to make the mac and cheese with bacon grilled cheese sandwich again.
Ooh, I could do that
I just want
tomorrow.
to brag about this for a sec because I'm that vain. But tonight I made grilled cheese using eggs in a basket bread. It was essentially cutting a hole in the bread and frying an egg in it. And then I put in Havarti and I threw in some bacon and I put in some avocado and then some green onions. And it was really freaking good. And if I'm a little out of it right now, it's because I'm totally supposed to be passed out from my food coma right now. So just throwing it out there that I made that.
No,
Even
I'm
like
pretty
taking
sure
a photo of it on my personal Twitter account.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to get you into a food coma because that sounds amazing. I mean, just
Real talk, it was totally amazing.
eh.
The worst part is that right before I made it, I had pizza too. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just had so much food.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I surprisingly haven't had that much food today. Bothering somehow. Mm.
Food, food, food. I'm really sorry. I'm really drunk. You guys asked me to guest at the wrong time.
You're the one that volunteered to do guest
Because
and stuff.
well, you saw from my typing.
I just assumed your typing was garbage as usual because you're the one that has a really bad swipe and stuff.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Taking
I
that
got
extra.
trashed.
Not even joking. I implore all y'all to go look at Aisha's very extensive internet history and just read like the first five posts. It's littered with spelling errors thanks to swipe. Not even just not like her English is fine, just swipe is just so bad to her. Like it, it just has like a personal vendetta towards Aisha.
It's true. It's
Half the time, I feel like if she was to type her own name, she would just write tweak for tweak instead of twerk for twerk.
Oh man, what happens when you do too much math?
pretty Sosa. But yeah, I'm sorry. I can't type, and I'm too lazy to check my misspellings. So just go with it. But yeah. So, Johnny Football.
Yes, Johnny Manziel. He went to the
Yeah.
place where
Oh god, are
quarterbacks
we
go
actually
to
talking
die.
about this again?
He looked really sad.
I
It's
would
like
be if I had to go to Cleveland.
it's
Yeah.
like being it's like being traded to like Buffalo. You would be sad. No, actually, Buffalo would be a lot huge upgrade compared to Cleveland. My bad. It's like Ohio as general is like a wasteland.
Uh, I
Well, at least we
feel
know it
like
won't work.
I feel like I should defend Ohio since I go to school there, but I probably can't stop the Ohio circle trick that's about to happen, can I?
This make me and Andrew since Ron doesn't know about America's geography.
I mean, Ohio's not all that bad depending on where you are. I mean, Columbus is a cool place.
I mean, outside of Columbus, it's pretty much
Yeah.
Ohio. Just
Yeah.
eh.
Although I do kind of like the Cleveland Indians, but that's another point.
Like nothing interesting happens in Ohio. It's just Ohio. It's there. It's like Indiana. They should just join the state together, both states.
Something tells me that wouldn't quite work out.
Good. Down with the Midwest. Northeast
Actually, I have
forever.
no idea what you guys are talking about right now. Like nothing. I don't know what's going on.
I just
Try to
have
start
Really
a
sports I don't understand. Talking about football?
No, we started out talking about football, but then it
Then
turned
got
into,
to Ohio.
and then it got to the Midwest. And you do realize that Chicago, where you're about to spend like the next 3 months, is in the Midwest. I wouldn't quite be saying fuck the Midwest yet, Aisha. Although to be fair, the weather there is a gigantic pile of shit. I hate it.
Dude, you should just pass out.
Maybe. Maybe she's
I think
going.
you should just pass out.
Maybe she went and ordered a
Or did
burrito.
like murdered. I think I just got an axe murdered.
Oh god. Does this make us accomplices to murder?
I don't know if I'd make us accomplices. Or just man, for someone who got axe murdered, she got axe murdered really quietly.
Right? That or the murderer was smart enough to mute the microphone, that way we wouldn't hear anything. Snuck up behind him.
True. You might have just had that on quiet or on mute.
I survived.
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
It
Oh,
was James Neal. He came to my house and he was about to knee me in the head.
oh, I thought it was Matt Cook. Or was he scheduled for tomorrow?
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh man. So apparently this podcast isn't working on Firefox.
Oh.
So if you're using Firefox to try and listen to this, you should get Chrome instead. Just saying. Hey Google, please sponsor us.
Or you could get, Internet Explorer. That's all the cool kids are using.
Oh man.
Yes. Jeez.
Yo, Google. Not Google. Internet Explorer is so great. I remember watching Breaking Bad when like a year or so ago, and there were just so many Internet Explorer commercials, and they had that dubsteppy song.
Oh yeah,
It ruined the song for me.
I
pretty
tried
much.
it. Yeah, that song,
But really,
I feel like
everyone uses
lot of-
Internet Explorer. It's the cool kids thing. Come on, it's cutting edge.
Just like Bing. I have to say, the one issue that I have with Windows Phone is the fact that the default search engine that you cannot change is Bing, and I want to kill it so much. I hate it with a fiery passion.
But yeah, food. I love food. I really want pizza.
It sort of did have one podcast basically entirely dedicated to drunk food once.
Yeah.
I feel like if we had that conversation again, it'd be slightly repetitive, also mostly. Although I guess on the other hand, it would be really fun to just tease the hell are you sure out of not eating while she podcasts instead.
Well, the thing is, though, we now have two people that haven't been in said drunk food conversations, so, new opinions and stuff, so that's always fun.
Okay, fine, well, I don't know, you guys could just go back to the very extensive Our HockeyCast archive and listen to those. Hint, hint, listeners. That's the thing. It exists. OurHockeyCast.com. Or you go on YouTube and look up our channel. Just saying.
So I have a question. What should I eat first in Chicago? Portillo's or deep dish pizza?
I unconditionally love all pizza, so I'm gonna just say pizza anyway.
I guess pizza, even though it's not New York style.
Those are fighting words.
I would probably go with the deep dish as well.
Alright,
I would have to say.
gonna do that. I really want pizza.
I mean, you really can't go wrong with a pizza. Even the worst pizza is still okay.
Yeah.
You can never be disappointed. Just like a burrito, you can never be disappointed.
True. So true.
I never met anyone who's sad after eating a pizza or a burrito. You can't be.
I've seen people sad after having tacos, though.
Yeah, well, tacos are like inferior Mexican food. Let's be real.
If you do
True.
them right,
Yeah.
tacos are great. But you have to do them right. Whereas I feel like the propensity of screwing up burritos is a lot harder.
Yeah, it's really hard to screw up a burrito.
You really can't. You just put rice, beans, meat, sour cream, cheese. You're good to go.
Basically anything. Just about.
Ari weighs in and says Portillo's is overrated.
Hmm.
Off the Twitter.
Okay. But they have good chili. And Italian beef is good too. And their Chicago hot dog.
I do find that most random street meat places are generally actually pretty good for whatever reason. Like I don't know why. It's good, and in a weird, greasy, disgusting way, but it's good. Like if I've ever had not if I've ever had, but whenever I get a hot dog in downtown Toronto off one of those street vendors, it's pretty good, despite the general sketchiness of the whole thing. But
So,
Oh my god.
yo,
I'm sorry.
Ari Raid asked a question. Ari Raid, who is on the fucking awesome podcast, which is with Aisha. But yes, are you guys trying to discuss hockey? If no, please discuss favorite candle scent. I'm not big on candles. Like, I sometimes see them in use during the summer to get what do you call it? Mosquitoes to go away, those citronella things. But that's about the extent of my candle usage. I don't know if you guys use candles at all.
I'm not a fan of the citronella scent at all.
It's actually pretty disgusting, but if it keeps the mosquitoes away, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
serviceable candle.
I keep on hearing candle. Are you guys actually talking about candles? Like what you light up?
Yes. Yep.
Oh. I see.
I do like those nice, like, fruity, flavored smelling Yankee candles that you get at, like, the holiday seasons. You know, it brings a nice aroma to the room, ties everything together.
Okay, as a girl, or when it comes to Bed Bath and Beyond, well, Bath and Body Works, sorry, my bad. Bath and Body Works, my favorite candle there is probably either the roasted marshmallows or the when they used to sell midnight pomegranate or the strawberry champagne. Those were my
Hey,
favorite
you know
candles.
what's better?
Wow.
Lisa, you know what's better than the roasted marshmallow candle?
What?
Actually roasting marshmallows.
Do not
Those
make me
were
start
fire.
craving marshmallows. Oh God, yes.
Yes.
Too late. You did that yourself.
Oh God. And then when it comes to Yankee candles, pretty much all their seasonal candles wins.
Yeah, I was about to say like pumpkin or pumpkin pie. Yeah.
Their hot chocolate one. Oh my God, yes.
Oh, why did we do this?
Oh, and the red velvet cake one. Oh God.
Oh my god, yes. I want
Moon or
to.
candle? Okay, so there was a player called Haha Clinton Dick that was
Yep.
drafted. What other unfortunate names are there in the world?
Tokyo sex
Aisha.
whale. There's a government minister in South Africa whose name is Tokyo sex whale.
Well, that's a first.
Oh, that's awkward. I, 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 I did meet someone named Richard Wang.
I'm pretty sure Harry Wang is the more unfortunate name.
Yeah, that.
My mom had a boss in the 80s whose name was Richard Job and would go by Dick Job.
Oh god. So, like, whenever you shook his hand, you could say that you gave him a hand job?
Oh my god, anyone named Ben Dover?
I feel like I've told this story before about how when I worked in Hong Kong I found the Four Seasons. I'm not sure if I told the story on this podcast. I feel like I have.
No, I listen to
No.
every podcast.
Maybe.
All right, well I'll say it again. But one time I was working on co-op and I was in Hong Kong, well, leading the B-side company, and there was a phone directory or a contact directory for there was one for Hong Kong, but then there was also one for the entire Asia region. So I could really look up anyone that was in the Asian region. So one day I just got curious and I started looking people up. And first I found someone called Autumn, the name Autumn. And I was like, haha, that's the season. That's kind of funny. But Autumn is a kind of normal name, so I was like, okay, whatever. And then I also found someone called Summer. So then I was like, yo, Summer's an okay name. It's also a regular name. But then I also found the spring, and then I also found the winter. And I actually found all four of the seasons.
Are you?
And then immediately following that, I found someone called Super, and then I just closed the directory because I didn't think I could handle anymore. It was just too much.
That.
Are you Jordan Lewitt from 500 Days of Summer?
Ha 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 ha. So,
Are you?
No,
You
I am
sure?
not JGL.
Did you
My
actually
eyes might be
date?
a little bit larger than his.
I don't know. I think
But
How is his eyes so squinty? Is my only question. Like, you can barely see his pupils.
Ask someone. Jeez, Ari, you can't just ask someone why their eyes are so squinty. God.
it's not very kind of you. You should be more considerate.
Okay. Why is his eyes so squinty?
That is a highly offensive question. How dare you?
Why are Asians yellow?
Oh god.
Why are brown people hairy?
Are brown people hairy? I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain all people are hairy.
Hashtag our racist podcast. Oh god. I guess if we want to stay on the topic of hockey, Ari would like to know our predictions for tomorrow's game. And as a brief refresher, because I know I forgot which games were going on tomorrow, I believe that would be
Minnesota,
Hawks,
Chicago.
Wild, and Rangers, Penguins.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
unless
going to throw the Rangers a bone and say that they take this game just so they can lose the next game. But I think by think I mean I hope they have a little bit of gas left in them.
yeah, unless they can really, really clean up their power play, there is no way that they're winning because they are technically negative one
Oh
and
god, that power
36.
play is awful.
Oh god, it's like 2011 Bruins all over again with that power play. It
And
makes me cry.
to be fair, you did win the cup in 2011. I
I
mean,
know, but the power play was pretty much okay. Let's go to the bathroom now.
So your power play was Roberto Luongo?
Also,
oh god.
tomorrow Jose will have a hat trick, and then he will stab each wild player, and then cut off the head of Matt Cook. That's my prediction.
That's a bold prediction, Cotton.
Let's see if it pays off.
It will.
I
If it does.
I'm gonna say
if,
wild
if
again
we call
tomorrow.
that,
No, I'm just gonna say Jose hat trick. Then he stabs everyone and beheads Matt Cook, and then he proclaims himself king of the world, and we all
And-
worship him.
I have the feeling that you would be perfectly fine with that.
Totally.
I'm going to go ahead and say that the Hawks will actually get on their game. Just they did not look good at all on Tuesday. I did not know what team I was watching, to be honest, but it was not the Chicago Blackhawks. That was for sure. It was disturbing.
What I think I'm going to say about the Wild Hawks game is that if you saw the last Hawks game, then you saw the start of history as Ilya Bryzgalov makes continuous shutouts from now all the way through to the Stanley Cup Finals, and he gets named the Conn Smythe winner as he shuts out the entire rest of the league on the way to the Stanley Cup.
If that actually happened, I would just quit hockey forever because I just would not be able to top that.
Nope. So I'm looking for a new pet, and Pit's Pen Pats, aka Brittany, keeps on posting pictures of her puppy. What would you name your future pet?
Jeez.
Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff?
Jeff.
If I
Yeah,
got a
Jeff.
hockey,
Wait, hold on.
if I got a hockey, and we were going for hockey names, I could call him Marion Hausa. That was really bad.
No, Andrew, I'm curious. What spelling of Jeff are you going with here? Are you going like the G-E...
Oh no, yeah,
O-F-F?
Geoff all the way.
J-off?
Joffrey? Just might as well just call him Joffrey at this point. And
No,
then give him a
Jeff.
purple wedding.
Huh.
Spoilers, sorry.
Let's see here. If I were to get another cat, I would probably go with Olive, which would be short for Olivia Newton-John.
And if I get another cat, it would be probably Patrice Pergeron.
Okay.
And
If I got another dog, he'd be Drew Dogtooth.
Jockey.
I could also go with of course, the Ollie Jokidin. That's always a viable hockey cat name.
true. Also, Ron, I have a question. I'm really better at asking questions and answering them. Besides, I digress. Where do you want to see all your good players go to once they have the fire sale?
I'll
Oh my
take Reimer.
God. No, Tampa would gladly take Reimer.
No,
Damn it.
take
No, hold on. Hang on a sec. I'll be over to your place in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna stab you to death. Don't mind.
Wait, which one? All of us? Or
Damn,
All of
Rod,
you.
you can cover some area then.
Yeah, that's a lot of places. That's like
No,
3
man.
different
It's all about
states.
cardio. You gotta do your cardio.
every day's leg day.
But yeah, so where do you want to see each player, like Cattery or Reimer or JVR or Gardinier?
Where's
Did you just say Cadbury?
Gardenier? I thought it was
Gardinier. I thought it was Gardinier. Sorry, Gardner.
Gardner?
Okay, Gardner.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to treat all of this and make fun of you right now.
Thanks.
Also,
Ego
because
boost
of
right
you.
there. Self-esteem restored.
You?
You still have to give me the answer.
He's denying the truth.
Yeah. So,
He's
Rhymer
changed.
to Broom.
I'm gonna end all of you, by the way. I'm gonna end all of you.
I don't know. I
Violence.
think Aisha will end you first for all the names.
Yeah, I would murder Ron first. Let's be real. I bench press more than he weighs.
She
Oh
lifts.
snap!
I'm flattered you think I'm that skinny.
No, I told you how much I bench press, and you're like, "Oh my god, you bench press more than I weigh." You told me that once.
I totally forgot that part of our conversation.
Well, I remember, so swerve.
Morbid curiosity, how much do you press?
Right now, I'm at 190, 195.
Wow.
Wow.
You bench press what I weigh.
Yeah, Soul Nation
/r/swole acceptance.
/ leg day every day. Really, I actually do the leg day every day. I hate arm and chest day.
Quoted by Martin St. Louis.
But yeah, you still have to give me an answer, Ron. Anytime now, Ron.
I'd like to see Colton Orr go to the Boston Bruins, just for the Orr name.
Right, just for the name. Mm-hmm.
Also to fuck around with you guys, because fuck you.
Now the bigger question I have is Kessel and Bozy, is that a package deal, or do you have to pay for one and then do you get the other?
Do we get Bernier and Reimer at the same time, or do we get what?
Bernier.
Boston does
Bernier.
not beat both of them. You guys have so much depth in goalies that it's like the fucking Marianas Trench of goalie depth.
But yeah.
But yeah, I would love for Reimer to come to the Islanders if that happens.
Or
You guys already
Reimer
have
to
Collapsion.
Tampa.
I know we
You
got
guys have
Halak.
Collapsion, you guys are fine.
I don't know.
You have
We'll see.
Halleck, you're fine.
True, but
Just
Give
remember,
Reimer
there is
to
actually something,
Tampa.
there is something we actually could talk about that hasn't quite happened yet, but I do believe the, what do you call it, the World Cup of Hockey, or IIHF thingy.
World.
World
happened.
Championships.
That's
The
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, I believe they start today, correct? And by today, I mean
I don't watch that.
They technically start today.
I don't generally watch it either, but seeing as there are gonna be several weeks on the roster, I might as well, right? I mean, Ryan is gonna be basically playing, or not basically playing. He is gonna be playing along with Kadri and Riley, so as well as Jake Gardner as well on the U.S. team. So
So we're gonna take all those
my
players,
God, the
right?
team's just missed an empty net. They just pulled the Brad Marchand.
Are you
But
excited
yeah,
for? Are you excited for all the
What?
discounted Leaf shirts soon? From all the players that are gonna be traded?
Jeez.
Yeah, Aisha. What's your opinion of David Krejci?
What?
I hear you think he's underrated. I hear you think Krejci's
Well,
underrated.
Well, I kind
Tell
of
me more
jinxed
about
him.
that.
I jinxed
how is
him.
Krejci-
I
How is
jinxed him.
Krejci doing?
I jinxed him so bad this playoffs, like it's not even a joke. You know, our first line only had 5 shots this whole game. Our defense, all 3 pairs of our defense, even our third pair defense had more shots on goals than the first line.
How?
I don't know what's happened to our first line. We only have 2 lines working right now, which is our second and our third line. Our fourth line is a joke. Our first line is pretty much as snake bitten as you can get outside of a desert.
That is the first time I've heard that phrase used.
I don't know. I wanted to create a new phrase.
That's interesting. And well, apparently there's a goalie down. And
Yeah. I'm sorry for jinxing the
Anderson,
Bruins. I jinxed our
Frederick
goal.
Anderson just got hit, and he seems to be leaving the ice. And
No.
Heller is stepping in. Oh God. Oi.
What
Oi.
just happened?
I missed what happened, but it seems Anderson is leaving the Ducks game from
Ooh.
injury. Heller looked like he was getting up.
Oh, by the way, congrats to Dougie Hamilton, who's managed to win a game while not having an immediate family. Props to him.
Ah,
I don't think many people get the reference, but okay.
I am nodding and smiling, pretending like I do.
Okay,
Mhm.
so after the game 3, one of our terrible journalists, I really hate him, everyone hates him, he wrote a column and he was pretty much bashing Dougie, saying he didn't play well during the game because he had no immediate family. And then everyone in the hockey community started laughing at that article, and his excuse was, I fell asleep when I was writing the column.
Wow. Way to go. Just
What
But
the
yeah,
hell? How does that get published? Like, I can understand if someone's gonna write that kind of garbage, but how does an editor read that and say, "This is a good article. We're gonna publish it"?
oh,
What
and
the
it also called
hell?
Bergeron a 13-year-old girl.
Well, that's just sexist.
jeez.
Yeah, that article was a mess, so that's why I made a joke about how Dougie managed to win the game while still not having an immediate family. Go Dougie.
Yeah.
Now teach me how
That
to
is
Dougie.
messed
Now
up.
teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. No, teach me how to Dougie.
Jeez.
All my Bruins, Dougie. All my Bruins, Dougie.
Please tell me you guys know how to Dougie. I'm gonna judge.
I do. Yes.
I vaguely know how to do it, but also I'm more concerned about the fact that you guys are bringing that up because it is
Yeah.
so old and so irrelevant now.
The
Like, come
Dougie.
on,
Yeah.
welcome to like
That was like
2005.
4 years ago, I want to say, at least.
Yeah, that is some old ass stuff.
Well, Grind on Me is being played by Pretty Ricky on the radio now because of Vine. So I'm trying to bring back Teach Me How to Dougie. I can bring it back.
No.
If Vine
No.
could bring back Grind on
That's,
Me by Pretty Ricky, I could bring this back.
no, that's about as dead as Caesar.
Oh. Now teach me how to Dougie. Now teach me how to Dougie. I'll stop.
I doubt it, but okay.
Oh man, this Kings game is all over the place.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Anderson is very definitely out of the game. He seems to have messed up his ankle.
Jeez.
I don't know what's up with the goalie situation there, because it always seemed like they had kind of pretty good goaltending, but then they also screwed up a bunch every now and then. Because I had Jonas Hiller on my fantasy team during the season, and he was great all the time, but then he would also just not be great sometimes. He would just like let in a bunch of goals and stuff. Like, I don't know if the consistency is there. Like, this is weird.
All the elite goalies this year suck in the playoffs, and then all the ones that everyone makes fun of, like Price and Fleury and Crawford, are like playing like
They
amazing.
make fun of Price.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not making fun of Price, but like how all the Montreal fans treat Price before this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
But they've done
I
that
don't
in the
remember
past to
much
other
of that from
goalkeepers.
before this year, but
I'm just saying the
But
ones
he
who
was
are heavily criticized are playing like amazing right now.
Jonathan
Correction.
Quick's playing lights out too.
Well, he really didn't. If you look at the first series, like his numbers
Yeah.
are still low, bad.
well, not even
compared.
the first series, just the first 3 games. Because after
Yeah.
that, After that,
And then
he's
the
been good
Sharks
since.
choked, thanks to Andrew.
Yeah.
I didn't intend for that to happen.
It's all your fault. Not
God.
even your fault. It's also Josh's fault. He got his
Aw.
broom
I was about to
germ
say,
on the shark.
finally, it's not my fault.
You both did it. Don't ever
Oh.
support a team. Don't. You guys are
Too
banned
late.
from supporting.
I'm already supporting
Josh,
Chicago.
I'm
Deal
gonna
with
ask a huge favor of you. Can you be a fan of the Montreal Canadiens?
Yes.
it. I will respond with this. Go Habs, go.
Andrew, please buy a Montreal jersey.
I have a Montreal T-shirt. If that
Buy
counts.
their jersey so they can lose.
I can't spend my money on all jerseys all the time.
Do it for the greater good. This is the Habs. Do you
But
want them to suffer?
I actually do want the Canadians to win, though.
Why?
I do.
How? They're terrible people. How could you want them to win?
They're Quebeci's.
They're horrible. They're fake French people. They're not even real French people. What's worse than real French people? Fake French people.
Not even the French like them.
Yeah. No one likes them. They should just make their own country.
I mean, I think they are trying to.
I know they
tried that
should.
so many times at this point.
They should. No one likes them. I'm just biased. I don't care.
Oh
like-
God.
I don't know. I can't support Boston teams. It's a New York thing.
Yeah, I know, but don't say that you want them to win, though.
True.
Don't want the Habs to win. I don't trust people who
Yes,
support
I'm-
the Habs.
Like in my case, I'm not exactly cheering for Boston to win. I'm cheering for Montreal to lose.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was.
true.
It's not Habs for
That's
me.
how I see it.
Well, support.
Basically, I don't care who wins in the East. I just want Chicago to win.
No,
That's all I
you
want.
want Bruins to win.
Wow.
So then I can rub it.
Ari Raid.
Do you want
or-
me not to win?
No,
Okay, if I'm in Chicago and it's like the Stanley Cup Finals and it's between Bruins and Hawks, how much you want to bet that if Hawks win, I will be murdered?
that depends. Are you on the south side?
No, I'm gonna be living on the north side.
Then you're not gonna get
Not so
murdered.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Ari might kill me if Bruins win.
Wait, Ari told you that if the Bruins win, she'll murder you?
Well,
Wow.
she said something along those lines. So now we have
No,
proof of it.
I feel like either way, I wouldn't trust Ari because I feel like she'd kill you either way. She'd,
Yeah.
Like if Bruins won, then she'd revenge kill you, and then if the Hawks win, she'd
It'll
just
be a
like, murder you
celebratory
for
killing.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just go.
So
It's a
you're
sacrifice to
just gonna be
care.
like, oh man, I'm Ari Raid. I have violent tendencies. I'm gonna murder Aisha now. Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't that be Chris that has the murder tendencies according to the Twitter world?
I don't know, but I could feel like it could happen. You could just find like a news article. Breaking news. Dead Indian girl found in the river. Strangled.
But she was wearing a Boston shirt, so it's okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
If
She's
I
not a
hear
human
that, we know
being.
what happened to you.
I'm shocked that she hasn't tweeted us yet about calling her a murderer yet.
Give it time.
Maybe the reason why she hasn't done that is because she's in the middle of a murder right now.
Yeah, what if she's killing someone right now?
Uh,
It's so possible.
What if she doesn't kill him, but just makes him disappear?
whoa.
Whoa, that's deep.
Yeah.
Is she a magician?
Did
Is she
she
like a
make the
wizard?
plane disappear?
Conspiracy.
Maybe she is the reason the plane disappeared. She said she knows different Asian languages. This
She
explains
does know
it.
Chinese.
She knows like one. She knows like boring Chinese. Obvious,
Okay.
like, calm bias here, but
What's boring Chinese?
Mandarin?
Mandarin.
yeah.
Oh,
Cantonese is the fun one.
Oh.
Cantonese is a fun one because we have like a bajillion tones.
Yeah.
Mandarin there's like one tone, and then they also learn not traditional, but they learn simplified Chinese, which is as exactly as it sounds. Simplified Chinese. It looks really dumb. If you want to learn how to write pretty Chinese, you learn traditional, because it's a lot more complex and it's a lot more difficult. But God, is it prettier?
Hmm.
Oh, and they scored a third goal.
Did
I
they?
think they have this one.
Sorry,
Oh,
no
that
boom
yeah.
burrows
was
for you,
great.
Josh.
Cantonese is better. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a great place to be.
Nice.
Way to go.
Sports.
Yeah. Nice goal though.
Nice. And it's no sweep for you.
No brooms for Josh.
Maybe in the conference finals.
Oh, so should we should we
hopefully.
sweep the Pens again?
Not wanting to jinx it, but I wouldn't be opposed.
I don't
Or,
think anyone would, except Pens fans, but they don't count.
or if the Rangers could pull off the miracle, could you A, sweep them, and B,
Yes. Sweep the Rangers.
get Chara to take out St. Louis for me?
Okay, first
Just
we need to survive our series against Montreal. Then we could go.
believe in you.
I don't.
Well, I mean, you never believe in your sports teams. Look at Arsenal. They're
Oh
in the
God, we're
FA
gonna
Cup.
lose. We're gonna lose on the 17th. We're gonna lose so badly.
No,
We're gonna be
you're not
choking. We're gonna choke. We're gonna choke.
You're not the Sharks.
Go Hull.
We have choked in our last two finals.
Yeah, but I wasn't watching then. Don't you remember? I'm the good luck charm for Arsenal.
True.
Please don't be a good luck charm for Arsenal.
Oh, shush, Spud fan.
Hey,
Yeah.
this season's been very rough.
It's been a great. Not really. I hate this season. Hey, we spent 127 days on top, but now guess what position we are? Fourth. Fuck this season.
I mean, we've had like, oh hey, we're gonna be competitive this year and try and get Champions League. Oh, now we're just fighting for Europa League, and now we've got a whole managerial situation and players who want out and guys who can't score. So it's been a little frustrating.
Yeah, 100 million for players.
No.
Yep, they spent 100 million on players, and they got nothing out of that.
Yep. Although the best signing this year was probably Christian Eriksen.
And he still did nothing for you guys.
He still has done nothing yet, but his nothing is still something compared to Soldado, or mostly Soldado.
Who has yet to have? He only has one open goal, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Ouch.
So.
But
And
thank you for letting us buy Ozil, though.
yeah, fuck that deal. That deal was so. God.
That's genius.
Yeah, keep on going on.
I don't know. It's like, I mean, it was great business for you guys because you got Ozil, who's just a creative player. But it was just so backhanded what Madrid did after we gave them Bale.
And now he might win the CL. They lost out on the La Liga.
Yep. God. I'm going for Atleti in the Champions League final. Not because of Real Madrid, but I've enjoyed watching Atletico play this season.
I really want Atletico to win the La Liga and the CL, because literally they've been playing like lights out.
Yeah, and plus they may not even be in this position next season because Courtois, wherever their goalkeeper is, isn't going to be with them. And they're going to lose like several other guys.
So welcome to our FIFA cast.
Okay, so quick.
I totally have not been listening for like the last 10 minutes.
Way to go. Also, who are we all cheering for in the World Cup? Of soccer, not hockey.
Well, France is my go-to. I've been doing this since 1998. I've been cheering.
Yeah.
United States and Germany. Although it's going to be interesting when they play each other.
Yeah, I'm going Italy and U.S. as a secondary. Forza Italia.
Anyone but Spain.
Yeah, also that. No.
Spain. I find Spain just boring to watch.
They're just too dominant.
Yeah, but their play is a little slow.
Okay, they're anti-football.
But they're not.
Go on, Andrew. Sorry.
Oh, but they're not Chelsea anti-football who park the bus all the time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
$300 million to park the bus. Okay, I'm sorry for all the hockey people who had to deal with all the soccer talk. I'm sorry.
Deal with it. It's almost the postseason.
Yeah, I dealt with everyone's Olympics.
About.
I had to deal with everyone's Olympics tweets since I didn't really care about the Winter Olympics, so you guys could deal with the World Cup discussions. Still in there.
Also, what are everyone's plans for the postseason? What sports are we watching?
Is watching myself cry in the mirror a sport?
Being a Leafs fan?
I mean, you're a Leafs fan. It just comes natural to you.
Do you just play Hello Sound of Silence on auto loop in the off season?
Hello, darkness.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will be watching the World Cup and slowly teaching myself the baseball stuff. How to baseball.
I am teaching myself.
Yeah, guys, just so you know, watching the Blue Jays does not help either.
Toronto sports in general.
Oh, wow. The Kings are down by 1 and they have 30 seconds. They just scored one. It's 3-2. Wow.
Oh, wow. That was a weird goal.
What the hell just happened?
Magic.
Sports happened.
Well, this will be fun to watch.
That was weird.
You missed an empty netter.
How do you miss an empty netter?
You can ask Martin that.
Oh. Oh my god, that hand-eye coordination. Holy crap.
Oh my god. And he just plays it off like
Makes
it's
sense
nothing.
to be talking about baseball.
Ooh.
My god, that was beautiful. And I don't even like the Kings.
Oh, wow. Mike Richards' beauty.
Oh my god.
Damn, that hand-eye.
I'm not watching the game, so I'm just living vicariously through you guys.
He batted it out of the air past Hiller, and it was amazing. That could easily make top 10.
Top 10.
I can't even.
Oh. Will you, stop drinking Starbucks because of it?
No. 300% done with you, Ari. Wait, Ari. Damn it.
Ari.
I'm not taking part in this one.
Ari? I promise I won't do this in person.
I'm pretty sure if she murders you, it's going to be because you're going Ari.
Yes.
While screaming, Bergeron is better than Hosa.
I'm surprised that you'd be able to say that after all the talk that you've been doing these past, 3 weeks.
No, past since January.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only been on Twitter for a month, so I haven't quite had that much
But yeah, I think I need to go eat.
It would probably be a good move, yes.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we should probably actually wrap it up because we have been going for over an hour now, I think. So
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
wouldn't be a bad time to wrap it up.
So let's wrap it up.
All
Wrap
right.
it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Okie dokie then. This has been Our Hockey After Hour, the 2014 draft edition, because it's on draft night. You could follow the cast on Twitter at Our HockeyCast. You could visit us on the interwebs at ourhockeycast.com. And for our hosts, you could follow Aisha on Twitter at TwerkForTwerk. You could follow Josh at J_Eddington23. Is that right?
Yep.
Awesome. You could follow Ron at Ron in a box, and you could
Forget
follow
my
me,
name.
Ronald,
Ron.
Ron in a
Well, no.
box. What?
Nothing.
Anyway, and you could follow me on Twitter at Andrew Paddock. That's one word, but it's PADYK, not PADOCK or any other form.
I like how it's actually ingrained into your mind that you had to explain your spelling every time now. This is
Yeah, because
great.
you're just like, how do you spell that?
Well, how do you spell it?
Carefully.
PADYK.
Magic.
Who knew?
Anyway, that's been it for tonight. Hopefully you'll enjoy the games tomorrow, and we'll be back Monday with hopefully our regular crew. But special shout out to Josh and Aisha for covering tonight, and stay classy, planet Earth.